Hello again, I am Blunty. A few weekends ago, I went down to Melbourne for PAX Australia, big video game convention thing. On the second day, I went in cosplay myself as Peter B. Parker because I have the perfect dad bod to play that character at the moment. I've been wanting to do Spider-Man for years, but with a body as squishy as mine, doing the full body suit thing is... I don't have the body confidence for that, but I have exactly the right amount of body confidence to play Peter B. Parker. And despite this being the first event of this kind I've done in ages where I just wasn't making any sponsored content, I was doing a little bit of work for Intel for their channel stuff, just a little bit of on-camera hosting stuff. I'll link to them in the down below area. There's one particular, it was really fun to shoot, and I did it with a fellow Australian tech tuber down there, Brian from Techia City, so check that one out at least. But what I'm about to show you is some interviews with some cosplayers, and Intel didn't wind up using it for their stuff. Probably because it just wasn't on brand enough. It wasn't about an Intel product. It wasn't about Intel in general. It was just sort of the event. But I asked them for the footage so I could use it on my channel. So that's what I'm running for you now. These were originally shot for square format. So the framing's a little bit weird in some of these. And also they were shot for the intent of being sort of a little minute long, pow, high energy video. But I'm going to run them in full because I want to let these cosplayers talk about their stuff. So here you are. The sun is intense out here. Hello again, I am Peter Blunty Parker here at PAX Australia 2019 with Intel. Got Officer Jenny, Nurse Joy. On a scale of 1 to 100, how excited are you for the new game?
101.
About the same.
So did you put these outfits together yourself, or did you get someone to custom make them for you? Or?
Yeah, so we did it ourselves. It was a lot of, I guess, last minute sewing, but I guess that's everyone here. Finding patterns, mashing them together until they look somewhat like the characters.
A lot of Pokeballs as well.
Did you come complete from scratch, or did you buy some outfits and then sort of modify them?
From scratch.
Wow.
From scratch, I think we bought the shoes and modified those. Otherwise, everything is basically from scratch.
You guys looking fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so tell me about your costume. Who is it, and why did you choose it?
I'm cosplaying as Li Ming from Heroes of the Storm, or she's also in as the Wizard in Diablo 3, but I love Heroes of the Storm so much, so I kind of picked that skin over her original Diablo build, yeah.
So did you build all this yourself?
Yeah, it's actually my first time working with foam armor. I didn't realize how difficult it would be, but it was definitely like a challenge to like step out of my comfort zone because there's not a lot of fabric in it. So yeah, it was really good, but hard.
Right, so what's the most important thing you learnt about working with the foam armor?
It's not as forgiving as I thought it would be. I was like, oh, I can just glue this here and it looks a little bit messy, and then I was like, oh no, so it's not as forgiving. But it was so easy and so cheap, so I was like, I could practice, and I did do a lot of like mock-ups, trials, and then I kind of decided what I liked at the end. So you can only get better with it. So.
Well, I think the result was worth the struggle.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So here with the Vault Dweller, tell me about your costume. Did you make it yourself from scratch?
It was gifted from a friend of mine who had it custom made.
From scratch, custom made, top to bottom.
Yep.
How many hours have you played into the Fallout games?
Well over a few thousands.
Which one's your favourite?
Fallout New Vegas.
So you need to tell me about your outfit. You've got the little animal feet, you've got the little hoodie thing and unicorn horn. It's spectacular.
Thank you. It's just pajama Soroka from League of Legends. I wanted to go very, very comfy this year. So this is the first time I've ever purchased a costume, but I made my staff and my horn. So I just wanted to do something really chill this year. And
I was about the same. I thought the PDB Parker's, it comes with sweatpants.
No, it's so good. I think, people should be able to be comfortable with just not having to go overboard every single year. Have fun with it. I made that in 5 days.
You must enjoy it.
I do. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, mate, tell me, how long did this take you to put together?
All of this, it was a nightmare, but it was worth it. It took 8 months to get this all together.
8 months. And you built everything from scratch yourself?
Yep, everything from scratch.
From craft foam?
Yep, from EVA foam to a mop, which is a broom here. Yep, everything.
Right. So what would you be your number one piece of advice for someone who wants to go into this foam armor kind of cosplay?
Look, the first easiest tutorial is just read a lot of tutorials, get some guidance. You can just start straight away, but you need to just get into it. Don't overthink and go, oh, I can't make it. You got to push yourself to do it. It's not as hard as it looks once you get the gist of it.
Is it hard wearing it all day?
It is a little tricky to wear it all day, but I do a lot of body training to keep intact.
Thanks very much, mate. You're fantastic. I'm here with Asuka, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Words are getting hard. Tell me about the costume. Why did you dress like this?
Because I feel good
and best girl, you know?
Does it feel empowering to dress up as such a strong-willed character?
Yes, I feel sassy. I feel mean. I feel like a real Sun, so.
Do you feel like you embody the character more when you dress like this?
Yeah, I definitely come out more with cosplay. It's a lot more fun to put on this kind of persona because I don't really have this persona myself, so.
Been cosplaying long?
Since about 2011.
So you're an old hand at it. Well, you look fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Kylo Ren, tell me why you chose it.
Well, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, obviously, and a Star Wars outfit's something that's so detailed and so complex that it was something that I wanted to try. I've always wanted to do it ever since maybe 2015, and I've never given it a shot. And so once Episode 9 came out and the design was something that I liked, I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Was it just about the design, or of course you also kind of look the part as well?
Oh, well, thank you. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, it's a wig and all that sort of stuff. I like the new trilogy, and I really like Kylo Ren as a character. Big fan of Adam Driver as an actor, so I was like, yeah, no, it's something that I'm really drawn towards.
So what's your favourite part about being in cosplay at events like this?
Just seeing people that are, anywhere between 10 to 60 just get so excited about certain characters. It can be Star Wars characters, Dragon Ball Z characters, you've got, all sorts of characters, and they just get so excited, like you've jumped out of the screen. And that's the part that makes me excited, because I remember when I was probably about 2006, just after Batman Begins came out, I went to Movie World and there was a guy dressed up as Batman, and I lost my mind. I was like, oh my God, it's Batman, this is the best thing ever. And that's sort of where it sparked the, oh my God, it's, people in outfits, that sort of thing.
Well, thank you very much, mate. You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. So thank you to Intel for letting me have that footage first of all, very cool of you. And thank you to the cosplayers we spoke to, you're all fantastic. I think next event I'm going to go to, I want to do more of this kind of stuff, because talking to cosplayers about the costume, how they feel about the character, how they built their props and everything. And there was a lot of good conversation happening off camera that I wish we recorded as well when we were warming up and cooling off from the actual take itself. So yeah, I think I definitely want to do a much longer format video, just digging a little bit deeper into cosplayers and the attitudes and how they make their props and the skill sets and all that kind of stuff. And I certainly had a lot of fun putting together that Peter B. Parker cosplay, which happened over the course of about 10 days, because I wasn't even sure I was going to get to PAX this year. It all happened very last minute. So, but I had fun. And I think, mine is pretty decent, Peter B. Parker cosplay. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what else you think I could cosplay with my ideal dad bod. I tell you what I do want to do. I've always wanted to do Trainer Red. That might be the next one I start working on. Seems like a pretty comfortable costume to wear. So what would you cosplay as? What do you think I should cosplay as? Who do you think I've got the right look for? Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, before we go, would you like to see the absolute dumbest, most embarrassing thing I did during that whole cosplay interview thing? Well, let me preface this with saying I am a huge fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion. It was, I was exactly the right age when it first came out. It blew my mind. It was amazing. Opened up a whole new world of anime for me, and I've been a huge fan of it ever since. And then I did this. All right. I'm here with Rei Ayanami, or is it the more modern name?
I'm Asuka.
Sorry, no, Asuka. I love the show, and I'm doing that again. Absolute brain fart. No, Asuka.